Hello trendy roomies. We bring you another top 10s movies. Here are top 10 Nollywood movies you might have missed that were released this week. All these movies are on YouTube and they might interest you to watch out for them. Here are the listing. Number 1, The Found Hope. This movie is on Global Crown TV. The producer and executive producer is Achechi Okereke. Director is Oscar Nwabayu. Story is written by Chidera Abel. It talks about a rich man that loves a lady. He knocks down with his car and helped the lady family out of poverty. The girlfriend refused to let go of him, but things got worse. Cast are Chike Daniels, Princess Orji, Crystal Ochi, Gift Anizoba. It has over 300,000 views. This is a must-watch movie. Number 2, Traces of Revenge. This movie is on Madiba Nolly TV. The producer and executive producer is Kingsley Okereke. Director is Chijoke Okeke. Story is written by Nabisi Ozadib. It talks about a woman who returned to the village that threw her family out. And she returns for her revenge as she moves to manipulate everyone. Cast are Ujizu Gina Kings, Jola Jom, and Nekwe Amici. It has over 100,000 views. This is a thought-intriguing movie. Number 3, Billionaire Sons. This movie is on Ruth Kadiri TV. The producer and executive producer is Ruth Kadiri. Director is Great Val Edeke. Story is written by Judith Ejiofor. It talks about two billionaire sons who hated each other until their father died. One is a prodigal son, and the other is very responsible. The prodigal son took his share of his properties. Cast are Michael Dapper, Eddie Watson, Lillian Afik-Bai. It has over 700,000 views. This is a must-watch and interesting movie. Number 4, Bound to You. This movie is on Selassie Ibrahim TV. The producer and executive producer is Selassie Ibrahim. Director is Chidi Chidaks. Story is written by Jemima Omonahini. It talks about a girl who hates her father died to how he treated them as a child. And she lost all her family members because of that, but she brought a caretaker who changed her mind. Cast are Marianne Iwachukwu, Diala Chidabum, Clinton Joshua. It has over 400,000 views. This is a must-watch movie. Number 5, A Heart to Hold. This movie is on Lone Wolf Prime TV. The producer and executive producer is Chef Juliet. Director is Chef Juliet. Story is written by Onyi Onyi. It talks about a man who later becomes a poor man, and this led his brother into depression. He later got a job offer and found true love, but the boss wanted him. Cast are Ichi Fuego, Miracle Godwin, Anita Mir. It has over 250,000 views. This is a lesson and thought-intriguing movie. Number 6, Crossing the Line. This movie is on Sunny Rich Tech Movies. The producer and executive producer is Austin Ogbufi. Director is Chidi Chizoke. Story is written by Faith James. It talks about a village girl that came to the city for her husband, and she irritated the hell out of her husband. She later learned to adjust after she noticed her husband was losing interest in her. Cast are Bayla Salami, Brian Okwara, Chinonso Arabai. It has over 100,000 views. This is an interesting movie. Number 7, Ige. This movie is on Frederick Leonard TV. The producer and executive producer is Frederick Leonard. Directors are Frederick Leonard. Desmond Enianwu. Story is written by Obina UKs. It talks about a man who impregnated a village girl and rejected her after she moved to the city to stay with him. The man hated the girl and maltreated her until she almost lost her child. Cast are Mary Uch, Frederick Leonard. It has over 600,000 views. This is a lesson-thought-intriguing movie. Number 8, Sisters. This movie is on Ekin Umenwa TV. The producer and executive producer is Ekin Umenwa. Director is Ibuka Anuma. Story is written by Ekin Umenwa. It talks about two sisters who wanted to get married, but their family Christmas wants them to marry into a rich family, and the sisters are fighting people in the village. Cast at Ikin Umenwa, Sonia Arch, and Ngozi Ezeonu. It has over 500,000 views. This is an interesting and fun movie. Number 9. Heartbeats and Nightlights. This movie is on Benita Onyuk TV. The producer and executive producer is Benita Onyuk. Director is Diamond Cater. Story is written by Benita Onyuk. It talks about couple who love each other so much that the woman is always in the club partying. The man complained until he couldn't stand it any longer, and he quit. Cast are Michael Dapper, Benita Onyuk, Diva Gold, Perfect Asianodo. It has over 200,000 views. This is an interesting and lesson movie. Number 10. To Learn to Love You. This movie is on Orgy TV. The producer and executive producer is Divine Touch. Director is Diamond Cater. Story is written by Amma Chris. It talks about a rich man who harmed a poor girl, and her family dropped her in the man's house to take care of her, because no man will date or marry her with the eye injury. Cast are Victory Michael, Amech Oko, Arins Okonkwo, Ijeoma Charles. It has over 100,000 views. This is a must-watch movie. Thanks for watching. The Trendy Room brings you more top 10s, your number one channel for movie recommendations. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye, Trendy Roomies.